Breast health awareness is absolutely essential every day, every week, and every month of our years, and not just consigned to one marketing enhanced breast cancer awareness month. Today, I'm going to share with you 10 assorted things that you probably didn't know about your breast health that's going to be really important for you to tap into to harness your most optimized breast health. So let's dig into today's 10 tips about your breast health. Welcome, ladies. I'm Dr. Melissa Gallagher, and I am the founder of the Ultimate Guide to Optimal Breast Health. That is a course that I have created for an assortment of my patients who are going through either breast cell changes, precancerous cells, denser fibroid, cystic tissue, or maybe have some suspect tissue or are in the middle of cancer or post-cancer thriving. This breast course covers all categories of breast optimization. So if you're interested in that, I'll make sure I post a link down below in the description. But most importantly, today I'm sharing 10 tips that you probably didn't know about your breast that's really critical for you to be aware of, that likely your OBGYN hasn't communicated. Number one, your breast size as well as the density of your breast cells, the tissue within your breast, it actually changes and fluctuates throughout the month. This becomes really impactful when you are either doing your own self-exam or if you're scheduling an assortment of breast diagnostic screening tools like a mammogram or ultrasound. Depending on the time of the month, there are better times to actually have your breast exams. So this is a really important tip for ladies to know. The most ideal time to schedule screening is on day 5 through day 11 of your menstrual cycle. That recommendation is specific to menstruating ladies. For ladies who might be postmenopausal, any day generally is a good day for breast screening. So ladies, tip number 2 is that the breast tissue is not just contained in what we know as our breast. That tissue actually comes all the way up to the clavicle, is in the midline here along the breastbone, extends below the breast, and extends into the side of the torso and underneath your armpit. And that's really important to know. When you are doing breast exams, don't just examine the breast itself, examine the whole quadrant of breast tissue. Number 3 is that the type of undergarment you're wearing, like underwire bras and really tight compressive sports bras, actually can cause fibroids and cysts inside your breast tissue. If you are curious about how to resolve and reduce breast cysts as well as address fibroids in your breast tissue, I'm going to post some links of resources as well as video content here. I also recommend that you subscribe to my channel because I have a whole assortment of playlist content for healthy breasts. And my comprehensive The Ultimate Guide to Optimal Breast Health course is a great way to delve further into hormonal imbalances and the right types of bras and other very specific details that will help you combat cysts and density like fibrosis inside your breast cells, in the breast itself. Number 4 is that the breasts actually continue to grow, that we don't just achieve puberty and all of a sudden the breasts stop growing. Breast growth is actually triggered by an assortment of hormonal imbalances or changes in our hormones. So for women who are perimenopausal or are pregnant or are even going through menopause, the breast tissue itself does continue to grow. It's very much triggered and enhanced by estrogen and the balance of progesterone. Also, your iodine levels and assorted factors like cortisol are going to play into the overwhelming growth of breast tissue. This is one of the reasons why I see a lot of post-surgical patients in their late 40s and early 50s actually undergoing breast reduction surgeries because their breasts are continuing to grow and grow under the influence of often hormonal imbalances. Number 5, if you experience any degree or staging of breast density or experience where lumpy, bumpy kind of denser breast tissue when you're in an exam, or maybe you've been diagnosed with that through screening tools, the primary tissue that makes up density, there's 2 parts to it. One is going to be the glandular tissue. This is the tissue that if you were to breastfeed would be part of that whole production of breast milk. Ducts and other glandular tissue that's part of the mammary gland. The other tissue is more fibrotic tissue. This is tissue and cells that haven't turned over and sloughed off through the assorted cycles that your body has. The hormonal cycle matches up to the breast tissue, and there's a sloughing and apoptosis of those breast cells on a monthly basis. Often, individuals who have denser breast tissue, there's a few underlying factors. One of them is density of that fibrosis, that fibrotic tissue, that we actually see cellular changes in that tissue and can palpate that through either exams or can notate that in screening tools. Number 6, caffeine is not your breast friend. Caffeine actually can cause calcifications and it can cause fibrotic tissue to develop, as well as it can trigger breast sensitivity, especially during that PMS phase. Depending on how much caffeine you consume, if you are a big 32-ouncer or several cups throughout the day or really intense high-octane espresso, that can influence estrogen levels inside your body and can burden the liver with the amount of caffeine that the body has to process out. That ultimately influences the state of your breast health. Number 7, it's not uncommon to have hair grow on and around the nipple as well as the areola. That is going to be influenced by hormones, specifically imbalances in DHEA and testosterone. So if you experience greater hair production or notice changes in the quality, thickness of the hair, have those two hormones tested, and that will ultimately tell you what you need to do to reverse that hair growth. Number 8, ladies, your breasts are asymmetrical. Not one breast is going to be the same size. In fact, your left breast will always be the larger breast. In breastfeeding cases, your more productive breast is your right breast, even though it might be smaller. And in general, there'll be 1/5 of a cup size difference between your breasts. For some ladies, it can be a full or multiple cup size differences. Just depends on your hormones and your body and your mammary gland structure. Number 9 is a tip that many of us ladies are completely unaware of, and the fact is that we can tap into the rejuvenating, the cell restructuring capacity of our breast cells. It is amazing, our breasts and the ability for our breasts to heal naturally. This is really important because if you're sitting here watching this video and are concerned about a lump or a bump, maybe you have a familial history of breast cell development, cancer breast cell development, I want you to understand this core basic concept that we know about our breasts. And I delve extremely deeply into this concept, as well as how to tap into this power and how to turn on that restructuring that I'm going to describe here. Basically, your breast cells have the capacity to restructure malignancies, the malignant cells. It has a way of kind of clumping them together with the idea that the breast will get rid of it and detox and eliminate those cells through this whole process of apoptosis and cellular degeneration of those breast cancer cells. This includes precancerous cells as well as assorted malignancies. That power is something that is phenomenal that a lot of us ladies aren't told. So sadly, ladies, we're not being taught this in medical schools, and breast health specialists aren't really being trained on this amazing natural healing capacity of the breast tissue. Under the influence of a very specialized massage, you can actually help motivate that realignment, the cellular bunching, if you will, of these malignant cells. Not only can we tap into the advancements in modern technology and screening tools, but we can also tap into the modern assessment and clinical data and research. We now know that under the influence of a very specialized therapeutic massage, we can actually help the breast cells restructure and help get rid of cancerous cells within the breast tissue. So you're in luck, ladies. If you want to tap into this amazing breast healing power, in my breast health course, I share the specifics, a tutorial, a massage tutorial. It's a DIY self-massage technique. It's very specialized, it's very scientifically founded, and it can help your breast cells, any precancerous or malignant cells, help rejuvenate. This DIY tutorial, this self-massage technique, is amazing and allows you to tap into that power. So I hope you'll make sure you click on the link down below to get access to my breast course. And number 10, last and final, 80% of women are actually wearing the wrong bra size. And maybe that's Victoria's grand secret, is that we're not wearing the right bra. But just know that there are certain things that we need to know about undergarments that's really important. One, when you disrobe and remove your undergarment, you don't want it to leave any intense marks, redness, or lines or creases on your skin for more than a minute. If there's redness, indentation, or kind of puffiness in and around where the underwire was, that is a sign that bra does not fit you well. And it's time to get a real proper fitting. My recommendation, if you're looking to have a good fitting bra, go to a mastectomy boutique. There are ladies and gentlemen, mostly ladies, that are mastectomy fitters. They are bra fitters. These are not your sales staff at Victoria's Secret or department store lingerie bra fitters. These are specially trained experts to help you fit into the right bra so that you don't constrict your lymphatic system and cause ultimately a lack of the breast cell turnover that leads to denser, fibrotic, cystic breast tissue. So I hope this video was helpful. I'm going to encourage you to check out the links in the description box below where you can gain access to a whole assortment of other breast health related content here, not only on my channel, but also on my blog, which I want to share with you. On my blog, I have a whole content category, blog articles specifically dedicated to educating you about assorted breast health information, which I hope you'll check out my website. Thanks for tuning in, ladies. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that share button. Let all the ladies you know socially within your network and family and friends know about these key 10 tips, because many of these tips can actually change the state of their breast tissue. I'll see you on our next video.